Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to unpack complex ideas and really find the clear insights hidden inside.
And today we've got a really unique challenge lined up.
Yeah, it's about taking a person's core values, their essence, really,
Yeah.
and translating that into, believe it or not, a strategic team in League of Legends.
And not just a team, but even imagining them as a brand new champion in that world. It's quite the thought experiment.
Exactly. So our mission today is to explore how you map abstract stuff, integrity, resilience, foresight, protection, onto concrete game mechanics, roles, abilities, strategies.
We'll be looking at this Kenny persona, as the source calls him, through two lenses. First, a team comp using existing champions,
Right.
and then digging into this hypothetical custom champion design for Kenny himself.
And the source material we're working from is, well, it's incredibly detailed. It lays out Kenny's personality traits really clearly. Then it builds out this whole 5-champion team designed to embody those traits. And then it asks, okay, what if Kenny was a champion? And breaks down the abilities, roles, everything.
It's fascinating. And for you listening, whether you're deep into League or, never played it,
Yeah.
this whole exercise offers a powerful way to think about things. It's about distilling a personality, applying it strategically.
Right, like character design, systems thinking.
Exactly. Taking abstract ideas and making them concrete, actionable,
Yeah.
building something solid based on clear values.
Okay, so let's unpack Kenny. Who is this person, according to the source? What are the core traits driving all this?
Well, a few things really stand out. There's a huge emphasis on justice, integrity, this unwavering belief in moral rightness.
Okay.
And there's this interesting shift mentioned too, moving from wanting control towards stewardship.
Stewardship, like taking care of things.
Yeah, and seeing life as maintenance. It suggests this upstream thinking, looking ahead, preventing problems, not just reacting.
That's interesting. So not just reacting, but actively building and reinforcing.
Precisely. And that sets the stage for a very specific kind of leadership, doesn't it? Disciplined, proactive. It connects to bigger ideas like systems, legacy, community.
He leads without ego, the source says. Doesn't chase attention.
Right. His impact comes from his principles, the stability he creates, not from being flashy.
Makes sense. And these principles, they directly shape this first big piece, the Kenny-inspired team comp.
The Order of the True Line, that's the team name.
Sounds very principled.
It is, founded on discipline, foresight, unity. Their mission isn't about brute force domination. It's clarity, synergy, and long-term vision.
And their core values really spell it out. Integrity over impulse. Protection over pride.
Structure over chaos. Legacy over performance. Every champion pick reflects these. It's very cohesive.
Okay, let's break it down then, role by role. Starting top lane, they picked Garen.
Right. Garen, for people who don't know, he's this durable, straightforward fighter, a real frontline presence.
So why Garen for Kenny? The source calls him the guardian of principle. Ethical backbone, visible leadership, but without the ego.
He's the sword of justice, the unwavering moral compass. Simple, maybe, but that simplicity is the unwavering part.
The source does note he can seem a bit rigid.
Yeah, but for this team's identity, that visible, unshakable leadership is key. Shen is mentioned as an alternative, though.
Oh yeah? How so?
Shen offers more global presence, quieter support, also fits Kenny's behind-the-scenes influence, but Garen's more the upfront symbol here.
Got it. Okay, jungle next.
Rammus.
Rammus. Okay.
Yeah, minimal words, maximum impact sums him up. He's this armored armadillo thing. Rolls around, reflects damage.
This symbolizes resilience, boundaries, that emotional armor. A great metaphor for Kenny's predictive planning, that life as maintenance idea.
Stoic, consistent, the wheel of discipline, silent enforcement of boundaries.
He's the system enforcer, basically. Quiet, tough to shake. Really sells that maintenance aspect.
Then mid lane, we have Galio, the stone colossus.
Yeah, built to absorb magic, protect allies. He's the protector of ideals, resistant to chaos.
Symbolizing legacy, moral infrastructure, unshakable values, and his ultimate, hero's entrance. He literally jumps across the map to protect allies.
Which perfectly matches Kenny's idea that every action builds a system.
He's the tower of legacy, absorbing that ideological pressure. Absolutely crucial for this team.
Okay, ADC, the main damage dealer. Caitlyn.
The sharpshooter, long-range precision traps.
And that fits Kenny how?
Her focus on long-range planning, prediction, setting traps, it's order through forethought, like Kenny's system building.
Right. She doesn't chase attention. Lets her tools, her structure do the work. Rifle of precision, systemic foresight, and clarity.
Exactly. Methodical setup, precise execution. not flashy kills.
And rounding it out, support is Braum. Big shield, big heart.
The ultimate protector. Gentle strength, absorbs pressure, protects the vulnerable.
His optimism, discipline, reliability, all Kenny traits.
Yeah.
And the source connects him to intergenerational wisdom.
Yeah, Braum tells stories, honors the past, acts with love. He's the shield of community, protector of that wisdom. Kenny's warmth in the backline.
Wow. Okay, so it's a really symbolically cohesive lineup.
Very. And mechanically, too. It's not about quick picks. It's built to endure, win through positioning and vision.
So how does that translate into strategy? How does the order of the true line actually play?
The core strategy is sustain, protect, counter-engage.
Meaning
they absorb damage, protect Caitlyn primarily, and punish enemies when they dive in too hard. They prioritize strong formations, map control, over constant risky skirmishes.
what are the strengths then?
Unbreakable teamfight cohesion is the big one. Reliable frontline, layers of defense, high survivability. They stick to their principles, literally.
Weaknesses.
Fast, high-damage burst comps can be tricky, and it requires a lot of coordination and patience. Their strength builds over time.
The ideal playstyle sounds like pure Kenny. Slow and methodical, win through clarity, not chaos. Protect what matters, build what lasts.
Exactly right.
How does that look in terms of game flow, early game?
Garen plays safe top, uses his tankiness. Rammus farms his jungle, looks for strategic ganks. Galio clears his way fast, then looks to roam with his ultimate.
And bot lane. Caitlyn and Braum.
They aim to dominate the lane with Caitlyn's range and traps, control vision.
Mid-game.
They group up, rotate as a unit, take objectives safely. Rammus usually starts the fights. Galio and Braum peel, protect Caitlyn.
Till meaning.
Keep enemies off her, control them. Caitlyn's the main damage source then. Garen might split push a side lane alone or join the main group fight.
Late game.
It's all about those big 5v5 fights around Baron or Dragon. Caitlyn is the win condition, heavily protected. Garen zones enemies away, Rammus disrupts. So the main win condition is Caitlyn dealing damage late game.
Right. Secondary options.
Garen split pushing successfully maybe, or a really decisive engage from Rammus and Galio that just wipes the enemy team.
What kind of enemy teams do they handle well?
Dive comps teams that try to jump on the back line like Diana or Yasuo, the layers of protection and crowd control shut that down.
Okay.
Also, poke comps teams relying on long-range chip damage like Ziggs. This team can usually just out-tank them and eventually engage.
And where do they struggle?
High mobility teams. Assassins like LeBlanc, slippery junglers like Echo, hard to pin down, requires tight vision and CC chains.
CC being crowd control, like stuns and roots.
Exactly. And they also need smart item builds and decisive plays against heavy anti-tank champs. Think Vayne or Kog'Maw, champions designed to shred tanks.
So overall, they scale well, play the long game, win through clean strategy, objective control, positioning.
It's a true embodiment of that true line name. Solid, principled, built to last.
Okay, this is where, for me, it gets really interesting. We move from the team comp to the custom champion concept. Kenny, the true line.
Kenvar, yeah. The source calls him Kenvar.
His quote nails it. Systems hold, ideals endure. I reinforce both.
He's envisioned mostly for top lane or maybe jungle. A Vanguard class.
Which is like a tank that controls the battlefield.
Right. A tank controller hybrid with strong map-wide utility, too. His playstyle is all about predictive zone control, structure-based shields reinforcing the team.
And the visuals sound amazing. Clockwork architecture, stone, steel, glowing inscriptions.
A mobile bastion. Inspirations listed are like Galio, Ivern, Oriana, Rammus.
A living armillary sphere meets ancient surveyor, wrapped in scrolls and blueprints.
Wow.
Floating gears, steps leaving geometric imprints.
Yeah, literally building order as he moves. Color palette, burnished bronze, blueprint blue, aged parchment.
And no blade. He channels structure itself, walls, paths, grids.
Builds order right onto the battlefield. It's a fantastic concept.
Let's get into his abilities. Passive first. Foundational integrity.
Symbolizing every action strengthens the system. He places these invisible resonance marks.
What do they do?
Two things. Allies on them get resistances, are harder to slow. Enemies crossing them get grounded, can't use dashes or blinks, and revealed.
So rewards thinking ahead, placing them strategically, like Caitlyn traps, but maybe more subtle.
Exactly. Foresight, reinforcing the system invisibly.
Okay, Q is measure twice. Quote, calibrate, then strike.
His main damage tool. Fires a beam to measure an area, then you recast to slam a pillar down at the midpoint. Deals area damage, knocks enemies up.
Rewarding geometry and timing. Very Kenny.
It's that calculated precision over impulse. Set it up just right.
W4. Brace the frame. Hold firm. Not just the walls, but the will. Sounds defensive.
Very. Fortifies an ally or a turret. Gives resistances plus a shield burst if they're low health.
On himself.
He gets Tentacities. Tenacity resists crowd control, and a stacking shield barrier makes him incredibly resilient.
Directly reflects that protection, resilience core trait, bolstering foundations.
Whether it's a turret or team morale, yeah.
Ease, surveyor's march. We move as one.
He charges forward, leaves a glowing trail. Allies following get speed and CC resistance.
And if he hits someone.
Knocks them back, roots them if they hit terrain. The trail also gives allies a bonus on their next attack, slowing the enemy.
Feels like Rammus's charge plus Oriana's guidance. Team unity leading the way.
Laying down that clear, protected path for the team.
And finally, the ultimate. Our true line protocol. This is where we hold, and this is how we rise. Sounds epic.
It is. Places this massive symbolic sigil, like a zone, for several seconds.
What happens inside?
Allies get big defensive boosts, faster cooldowns, health regen based on missing health. Enemies are slowed, do less damage.
And it reveals everyone can't be destroyed.
Right. And it ends with a pulse. Roots enemies, makes allies briefly unstoppable, immune to CC.
Visually, a giant stone compass radiating order. That's the ultimate Kenny ability, anchoring, reinforcing the system.
It's his defining presence, a zone of unyielding order where his team makes their stand. He becomes the system holding firm.
Strategically, where does he fit? Top lane, dominant, niche, jungle?
In team fights, he's the zone controller, the peel tank, the macro initiator, super strong around objectives, dragon, baron, defending towers.
Weaknesses.
Not much burst damage. Kind of slow rotations without his ult. Relies on prediction more than reaction.
Which ties back to that upstream thinking.
Definitely. He pairs incredibly well with Caitlyn, layering his zones with her traps, protects the backline perfectly, synergizes hugely with Galio and Braum, an impenetrable front.
So connecting it all back, Kenvar is Kenny as a champion.
The system builder, the watchtower, the last line of defense when things are falling apart.
He doesn't just react to chaos. He actively prevents it or contains it.
Exactly. Principled resilience. Not flashy, but enduring systemic impact. The quiet strength underneath.
So thinking about Kenny overall, he's not the dragon slayer.
No.
He's the one reinforcing the bridge so the hero can slay the dragon. He outlasts, he anchors, he dignifies, brings order.
It's a powerful statement on how values can shape strategy, how integrity becomes a force within a system.
So today's deep dive really unpacked this Kenny persona. From his core values through to a team comp and even a custom champion concept.
It really showcased the thought process, the precision needed to translate character into a complex system like a game.
Highlights how principles can become actionable strategy, not just in games.
Absolutely.
Which brings us to maybe a final thought for you, the listener. If you can design a persona and implement it so meticulously in a game, how might understanding your own core principles or your teams let you build more coherent, more resilient systems in the real world?
That's a great question. What does it mean to define your own true line?
Right. In whatever challenge you're facing, define that line, and then how do you build around it? Something to think about.